You are now tuned in to Janelle Terry TV.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to Janelle Terry TV. I'm coming to you tonight because I'm going to attempt to redo my hair. I'm getting started kind of late. It's about 10:15, 10:20. And I don't want to go to church tomorrow. I'm looking a hot mess, so I'm going to go ahead and try to redo my hair tonight. And hopefully I won't be up all night long. We just got home not long ago. We've been at the mall all day Christmas shopping and taking Aaron to visit Santa. But nevertheless, I don't want to offend the Lord tomorrow by coming in with my head looking like a bird's nest. So I'm going to go ahead and try to re-crochet my hair tonight. What I'm going to actually do this time, instead of using Marley hair, as you all probably saw in one of my Instagram videos from earlier today, I went to my local beauty supply store to get more hair and they were closed. So we went to Danville today and I found a beauty supply store there, and they actually had some hair that I'm going to try that's not Marley hair, still synthetic hair, but it already has a curl in it. I'll show you what it is I'm going to be using. See, it's by Braid. Hair that dazzles. That's truly on the package, but this is what it looks like. The curl pattern is called Water Wave. And of course I got it in a 1B, and it's a blend of Kanekalon and Toyokalon synthetic fibers. So again, I don't have to really fool with the perm rods and dipping it in boiling water, because I'll show you what the curl pattern looks like. And right now it looks a little Shanae-esque. It looked like I went to Shanae Show Enough Salon and picked up a bundle of weave. But I promise you, I'm not going to, have it like throw it upside my head like this, so my hey. No, I'm not going to do that. But anyway, I am going to pull these curls loose and hopefully give it a little bit more of a natural look. And I'm hoping that it will relax some of this shine. I'm a little nervous about this hair. It looks a little different, but I'm going to try to work my magic and see what it is that I can do. I'll kind of show you what my hair is looking like right now. This is actually the same Marley install that I did a couple weeks ago, but when the curls fell, instead of trying to go ahead and re-rod and dip while it was installed, I just took my blow dryer that has the comb attachment and I blew it out. And a lot of people didn't even realize that this was not my hair, and of course she won't gonna tell nobody, but it looks very natural, but right now it's gotten kind of tangled and matted and a little bit knotted, so I've been kind of wearing it in goddess braid or milkmaid braid and bun, if you will. I don't know if you can kind of see what I have going on here, but this is how I've been wearing it for a couple of days to mask the ratchosity that's going on in my head. And I know ratchosity is not a word, but tonight it will be one. But anyway, this is what it's looking like as of right now, and as you can see, the ends and stuff are kind of matted together. Yeah, so I'm going to try to salvage my cornrows that are underneath, because she ain't got time to be re-braiding no hair tonight. And I didn't even really re-braid my hair or braid my hair the first time. My mother actually came over and braided my hair for me, because my arms be hurting when I hold them up for too long. So it's one thing to crochet it in because that kind of goes kind of quickly, but you know, I have rheumatoid arthritis in my hand, so it's a little bit hard to cornrow these days. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this stuff out of my hair, and I will be back to show you how I am going to install this new hair. And oh, let me show you one other thing before I go. I had a couple of people ask me, what do you use to actually install the hair? It's just a regular crochet needle. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I picked this up at that same beauty supply store in Danville. It was $1. The other one that I had, it came from Walmart out of the craft section, and that one was like $1.89. But my husband has misplaced it, so I had to pick up another one, and like I said, I got this one for $1. Just your basic crochet needle, nothing special. So with that said and done, I'll be back once I get this cut out of my hair. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, I'm back. As you can see, I have cut out that other Marley hair that I had installed. It actually only took me about 10 minutes to remove it from my hair, and that is why I love this whole crochet movement that's going on right now, because it's so easy. Like I said, it literally only took me 10 minutes to cut it out, and with I didn't even have to touch my natural hair growing from my scalp. I literally snip it off and pull, and it's out. As you can see, this is what I had left underneath. My cornrows are looking kind of ratchet, and as you can see, I did go and put on a pair of earrings because I just couldn't imagine coming on camera with my bean head and nothing but these cornrows. I have always thought that I had an odd shaped head, and so I had to put on some earrings to feel better about myself. But anyway, under normal circumstances, I would have gotten my mother to re-cornrow my hair because this is truly looking a mess. The ends of my cornrows are actually sewn down in the back, so the tails are not hanging and in the way. But I am actually going to re-crochet on top of this. What I did was actually just take some organic coconut oil and just rub it through my natural hair and in the parts to get down to my scalp, to make sure that I am continuing to moisturize my hair underneath this protective style. And I'm going to just go ahead and crochet on these cornrows again. Like I said, normally I would not advise that. I would say go ahead, take it down and re-cornrow, wash, whatever your routine may be. But I'm a little pressed for time. Again, like I said, I didn't want to go to church looking crazy tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and do this for now. And there's a lot of dry shampoos on the market now that you can get, so you can still cleanse your scalp underneath. And actually, you can actually wash this hair, even though it's synthetic. Water and a mild shampoo does not harm this hair in any way. It takes a little while to dry, but you can wash it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've done to prep to go ahead and install this water wave synthetic hair. So what I've done, when I showed you earlier, the hair was like long, it was still in the pack. What I did is I took that bundle and I cut it in half because I did not want to look like a ghetto Rapunzel with all this long crinkly hair hanging. So I cut it in half, and I'm actually going to use these cut in half pieces for the front or the top of the install, and I'm going to kind of layer it as I get to the back. A lot of people like to work from the back to the front, but I'm one of those people, I'm a visual person, so I actually have to see what the shape or what the vision is going to be, and I can't see that really from the back of my head, so I'm going to go ahead and start in the front. So I'm just going to do a couple to show you what it is that I do and my method of installing, and then I will come back once I have completed the majority of my head, if not all of my head. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Like I said, I'm just going to do a couple on camera. So I've already stated that I cut the hair in half, and some people would this piece kind of has something hard and crunchy on the end. I don't know what that's about, so let's put that to the side and we'll start with another piece. So a lot of people would actually pull this apart one more time. It comes like this, and some people would actually maybe separate it one more time, but this is what happens when you separate the hair. And I did that just to kind of demonstrate, but I think I actually like this curl pattern much better. So I was just going to install just like one individual curl, but I actually like the look that I got once I separated. It gives it a more natural look, and is a little bit less Shanae and Kilolo. So I think I like that. So I'm gonna actually do it like this. So I did that by accident, but hey, it worked. So a lot of people have these methods for, oh, you wrap it around your finger, and she don't do all that. You know, I just basically get in where I can fit in. And by no means am I a hair care professional. So if you are looking for perfected methods, I am not the vlogger you want to follow. You know, I just kind of go along with the flow, and however it works, it works. So I'm just going to start with a piece in the front, and I'm going to show you. I had my mother start my cornrows kind of far back, and that was on purpose because I did not want to damage my edges. For those of you that don't know, postpartum shedding is very real, and after I had my son, it wasn't immediately, but about a month or two ago, my hair started to shed really, really badly, and my edges were like really thin and fragile looking, and I don't want to look crazy and bald around the edges. So I actually asked my mom to start my cornrows far back like that to protect my edges, and it works because when the crochet is installed, it gives it a more natural look because you can see your actual natural hairline, and it blends in quite well. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. You protect your edges and you give your protective style a more natural look. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one or two of these. I'm gonna actually start here on the side, and y'all overlook my knuckles because I know they are ashy. But you go underneath your cornrow and you open the latch on the crochet needle. You put your hair through and close the latch. I don't know if you can see the synthetic hair is in the hook. I'm going to close the latch if it will stay closed, and I'm going to pull the hair through. You remove the latch hook, you loop it, and what I'm going to do to give it more of a invisible part look, I'm actually only going to pull part of the hair through the loop. And I don't know if you can follow where I'm going, but I'll do one more just so you can see. And that's kind of what you're left with. And as you can see already, it kind of blends in and kind of goes right in line. And overlook that. That's the last time I flat ironed my hair, I burned my forehead, so I have kind of a nasty looking scar right there, so overlook that. But nevertheless, yeah, so that's first piece is quite simple. And I'll grab the next piece. And I will do this one right here so you can see. Crochet needle goes underneath the cornrow. You put the synthetic hair in the hook. You want to close the latch. Once the latch is closed, you pull the synthetic hair through the loop, open the latch, and as you can see, there is a loop here. So most people would just pull all the hair through the loop, but what I am doing to give an invisible heart look, if you will, I'm separating this hair that's left on the other side into two, and I'm only pulling one portion of that through the loop instead of the whole piece. And I'm pulling it down, and what that does is it creates, you're hiding the knots, so you won't be able to see them. And it's not tight or anything. I'm just gonna keep going with this. I will go ahead and show you one the way that most people do it, just so just in case you don't want to do the invisible knots and you just want to do the regular crochet. I'll go ahead and do one that way so you can see how simple that is. And again, this is the whole curl, and like I discovered by accident, I'm gonna go ahead and just separate and get two pieces. And I bought 5 packs of hair. I don't know, the packs were not as big as I thought they would be, so I'm glad I bought 5 packs, and I hope that this is enough, because otherwise I'll be up the creek without a paddle. But again, I'm just gonna show you one that people do just the regular way. Hair hooked on the loop, on the hook I should say. Pull it through, open the latch. As you can see, there's your loop. And the regular old way of doing this is you pull all the hair through and pull. And you could double knot that, but I don't really think that that's necessary. I would double knot if I was using like a straight connect-along hair, but since this hair has some texture to it, it's going to prevent it from sliding off of the knot. So I don't really see the point of knotting it twice. It's just, to me, you're creating more work for yourself when you get ready to cut it out with the double knot. So I'm only doing one, but to each its own. So if you want to do a double knot, by all means, feel free to do that. So I'll do one more that way so you can kind of get the idea of what it is that I'm doing. And you're basically just gonna follow your braid. I'm just kind of doing them randomly so I can show you guys what I'm doing, but you would just, I go cornrow by cornrow because I'm kind of impatient, so I'd be like, ooh, only got 3 cornrows left, girl. But anyway, that's me. Some people start from the back, work their way up to the front. I always start in the front so I can kind of see the shape and know which direction I want to go with the hair. So like I said, it's your party. Do it the way you want to do it when you're doing your own hair. So I'll do one more. And I'll do this one here. I have the crochet hook through the cornrow, and you attach the synthetic hair and close the latch. And also, while I'm doing this, you want to put your needle in the direction that you want the hair to go. So to give you an example, I want the hair going over this way for this particular style, because I think my part is going to fall somewhere along in here. And I'm back. I'm sorry about that little lapse in time in the video. Actually my battery died, so I had to plug the camera back in, and I'll go ahead and pick up where I left off. What I was explaining was how you want to insert your crochet needle in the direction that you want the hair to fall. What I was explaining was that I want my part to fall somewhere along in here. So the hair that I'm inserting on this side, or installing on this side, my crochet needle will actually come in underneath, and I will pull down in that direction. Once I move to this side of my head, my crochet needle will come underneath on this side and pull down in this direction, and that will actually create a natural looking part, and the hair will fall in the correct direction. So I don't know if you guys understood that or knew that that's how you kind of get the natural looking part, because if you actually do your crochet needle in the same direction, the hair is it will kind of be all over the place, and it kind of looks a little wiggy when you do it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my hair. I hope that you were able to get the gist of what I was doing when I was showing you how I install my crochet. So I will be back once I have completed my entire head, so you can see what the style looks like and how everything came together. So stay tuned. Hey everybody, I'm back, and as you can see, I have completely installed this crochet style, and I have to say I was a little skeptical about this hair, but I am absolutely positively loving it. Believe it or not, I bought 5 packs of hair, and it's actually a very little skimpy pack, and I thought for sure, oh my god, I'm going to need some more hair. But this is not even a full 2 packs of hair that's installed right now. This is a pack and about a pack and a half of that particular brand of hair. And I think what helped give it a fuller look is when at the beginning of the video you'll see where I pulled the hair apart and it loosened the spiral that was in the curl pattern of the hair when it was just taken out the package. So I'm pretty pleased. The hair is very soft, it moves, and also one thing I want to point out, what I was explaining earlier about the positioning of the crochet needle and making sure your hair goes in the correct direction. As you can see, I have a very natural looking part here, and I opted to do the invisible knot method when I installed this crochet. And basically I didn't pull that little piece of hair, I didn't pull the complete piece through. I split it in half and flipped some over, and that actually hid the knots and created more of a natural look. I don't know, Marley hair may have a contender here. I do love the look of the Marley hair, but it's a lot less work involved. No rolling, no dipping in boiling water. That saved a lot of time, because actually it only took me about an hour to do my entire head, and actually probably wouldn't have taken that long had I not stopped here or there to feed the baby or do other little things. So it did not take long to install at all, and I absolutely positively love it. I'm probably gonna have whiplash before this is all said and done, because she you know, she got some movement going on, and I like I said, I love it. I have a few empty places that I need to fill in. Not empty, but I feel like it needs to be a little bit more fullness here. So I may find some areas where I can install more hair to give it a fuller look all the way around. But I have to say, I am absolutely positively pleased with my results, and I will actually be purchasing this hair again. This is something very quick and easy to do, so whenever I have another hair emergency like I had today, I'm definitely going to go to this particular style and this particular brand of hair. So again, if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below, and don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video.